Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Akuji The Heartless. In the first episode, we went through Cocytus. When we entered the underworld, we went through it, we found 4 ancestors, and we met Baron Samedi. We also found out what's going on. Our brother murdered us, and now, in order to come back and save our bride Kesho and keep our tribe and her tribe from going to war with each other, we have to clean up the underworld of our ancestors who are less than honorful and good in order to come back to the land of the living and take care of everything. I should have mentioned in the first video 2 things. One, I am using the official, I guess you could say, the only authorized Akuji the Heartless strategy guide from Millennium Publishing. Of course, I'll also be using YouTube because everyone knows that I will be using that as well, and apparently there are some other idle animations that Akuji can do as well, and you're seeing those right now. Such as setting a fire and pulling out his blades. The second one, and this is obviously a lot less important, the name of the game suddenly reminds me of ECW Heatwave 98, where Rob Van Dam and Sabu were cutting a promo, and Rob Van Dam makes fun of Jinsei Shinzaki by pretending to sneeze but saying Hakushi, which is a reference to Jinsei Shinzaki's character in the WWE from the mid-90s, Hakushi, who of course had a interesting feud with Bret the Hitman Hart, but that's not important. And neither is the fact that he got branded by Justin Hawk Bradshaw and kayfabe left the WWE, but that's not important either. We need to go to Pluton, and the gate to that is right in front of us, so let's go ahead and go through the gate here. Pluton, the Temple of Tears. The lightning spires await to ensure your doom. Destroying the source of your enemies is key to your escape. And we shall go ahead and start the level.
I might have argued with the Baron when he slandered my family, or even killed him. But my mouth still retains the bitterness of the unforeseen evil of my own brother. I saw the truth of the Baron's words and bit my tongue. The warm taste of blood helped turn my anger to its true target, my ancestors.
Nice level intro by Richard Roundtree, the voice of Akuji in this game. Before we go anywhere, we need to go to the sides first a little bit. Wait for these things to sink down, and then we can get onto this platform without issue. I probably should have waited for that to go up a little bit before I jumped. But we now have fireballs. These are now single shot fireballs instead of the rapid fire shot we had in the first level. Thankfully, we can get 20 shots of this at the beginning of the level. And while it would be nice to wait for this thing to go up, to go down a little bit, I do want to go a little bit. There we go. That way I can ensure that I land right here next to this hint thing. Press the crash button while running to evade enemies with a forward roll. Press attack while rolling to perform a rolling kick. So yeah, L2 and jump lets you roll. L2 and jump lets you somersault, and L2 and circle lets you do a rolling kick. You have to be running to do those things though. That's the key. And I probably should not have let myself get attacked there. I probably should have used my fireballs, but well, we survived and we didn't take that much damage, so we might as well go ahead and look around here for some voodoo dolls. And the rapid shot that we had from the last level. No place else to go, so let's go in here. And you want to be very careful. Why does the camera do that? Well, nevertheless, we do want to be careful going through here, because these guys, these zombies, as long as we keep our distance, they won't really notice us all that much. So we can take care of this guy easily. Also, there are 2 posts here, and they both give you voodoo dolls if you break them. Let's go ahead and get the lowest stone. Now, we do want to look around in these little holes in the walls here, because that's how we're going to find some... Whoa. Okay. Usually you're over there near that gate, but you decided to just hang on right here and just come on down here and hang by, so... Just swung on by, so I might as well just take care of you now. Yeah, by just exploring these little hideaway spots, you can find enemies as well as voodoo dolls and more ammo for the fireball. And a shield of blood. This is a purely defensive spell. You only get 3 shots of it, but it does keep you from taking damage from enemies. Also, there's a heart here. I want to grab that. Okay. So, let's go back and place the lowest stone here on the pedestal. By doing this, we open up this grate here in the center of the room. Nice rain animation by PS1 standards, by the way. And apparently there was a voodoo doll I forgot to pick up. Let's go ahead and grab that before we go down. Let's look around one more time before we do this. Oh, I didn't hit these posts. Yeah, let's make sure we do that too. Because we need as many voodoo dolls as we can get. Now these flashing green things you can't destroy, so let's just go ahead and go on down. Let's hit the continue points. Let's grab the voodoo dolls and before we go, we do want to... Ooh, these guys avoid you. That's not good. And I'm taking a lot of damage here, but I'm totally getting their soul fragments. Well, let's go ahead and grab this heart and... Oh, hey, that... We stood on a switch that opened the metal gate there. Let's go ahead and look around some more. Get more stuff. Get more voodoo dolls. Good thing we looked around. I almost missed that. And let's go through the portal. This will take us back over here, and you want to be careful because when you approach the pedestal again, you see another of these Reaper enemies. Now, we could go to the metal gate which you just opened, but if you drop back down here, that wasn't there before. That's an ancestor. That one is really easy to miss and is one of probably a couple of ways that the game is going to trick you. So, once you come back down here, go back down this hole to the green portal again. That's how you're going to get one of the 4 ancestors for this stage. I mean, we should definitely have enough ancestors for the warden for the first boss of the game by the time we are done here, but at the same time, I do want to make sure that Oh, another guy shows up right here. This guy will definitely just get you out of nowhere if you just try to go straight for the door. Thankfully, I was aiming for the dragonfly, so I wouldn't have to worry about dealing with them very much. And from here, we should be able to take that other dragonfly down. Here's another lowest stone. Let's go ahead and grab that. And here's a hint thing that we need to read. Return to this altar if you have used all your magic. If you do, you'll get some magic back. We shouldn't need it, though. We shouldn't exactly need it. And by placing the lowest stone here on this pedestal, we get the lower bridge. That makes it easier to get around. I do want to go to the platforms that bob up and down on the sides, though. And I want to wait for them to reach their lowest point before I continue, because 1, I can get some more fireballs, and 2, there's another ancestor, also easy to miss. You want to be careful in this game. You never know when you might miss something or when you might fall into a trap. There's plenty of traps in this game. There's plenty of ways for the game to kill you. And let's jump over here. I landed right at your spawn point, so you don't even get a fireball. You just eat blade the whole time. Okay. And I know that I'm just kind of making Akuji just jerk around like there, but, well, I just wanted to make sure I found everything. And try shooting spells while using look around. If you shoot a fireball at this switch, you'll trigger it, and you'll light one of the torches. Lighting the 2 torches there will allow you to open that door there. And you actually want to destroy these wooden crates with the chains and the weird green energy, because those are enemy spawners, and as long as they are around, they will continue to spawn Reaper enemies that you will need to destroy. Also, let's hit this and jump, or rather step on this other switch. We've lit the other torch. We've raised that gate up. And now we need to look around. There's a 3rd ancestor there, but we're going to have to get to the other side of that fence there in order to get to it. Also, you can actually walk right around here and get a voodoo doll that's really easy to miss. Also, you can't walk past these webs. What kind of webs are these? You can't even destroy them with your fireballs or your blades. What kind of wizardry is this? Also, I was looking at mushrooms the entire time. I thought I had missed a power-up or something. Nope. It was a mushroom. So, well, okay. Let's see if we can center the camera a little bit and get our health back up, and then we should be able to climb up here to the gate that we just opened. And you are getting destroyed. What is beyond the corner there? There's another ancestor. I forgot to look around. If you looked around this room, you definitely would have seen it. This is how you get to it. And of course, if we drop down from there, we'll be able to destroy some more enemies and also get that other ancestor that we saw. The one just out there in the middle of the water. Let's make sure we destroy that before we do anything else. And let's go ahead and get the 4th ancestor. Good. We've gotten all the ancestors for this particular vestibule, as the game wants to call them. Alright. We've got one switch over there, and we got another switch on the wall. Only thing is, we now have 4 torches to light instead of 2. Well, we've got 2 of them to light up. Also, some things like this, like the 2 shields that we have. Matter of fact, what does this do? Interesting. Apparently you can destroy enemies that are ganging up on you with that. I'll have to keep that in mind. But anyway, let's go ahead and aim a fireball at that switch up there. And then we need to go up a little bit. We need to... Oh. Or we can just do that. We can just get onto that pillar from there. And from here, we can just jump our way over to the slope. We don't need the heart yet. I'm going to hit this 3rd switch. And there should be one more to go from here. Let's look around a little bit. there's some stuff over here, but we have to be on the other side of that web in order to get any of it. So, let's go ahead and traverse our way over here, and there's a fourth switch right here. Let's go ahead and hit it with look around and fireball. Wonderful. Now, let's take a good jump right there at the edge. And whoa, this guy means business. If we can just get close to this guy and just make him eat blade, he's gonna be done. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take this heart because I can. Well, we've gotten all 4 of the things that we need. There's another post here containing another voodoo doll. And I believe that is everything that we need here in this area. We haven't seen much in the way of posts and whatnot. And I keep forgetting that you have the hold R2, not triangle. This isn't exactly one-to-one like Gags as far as controls are concerned. And here we now have this area with the 4 spawning boxes. And enemies are just going to come out like crazy. So what we need to do is just go straight for the boxes. If we see any enemy, just go ahead and destroy them. There was a heart there. I might as well have gone ahead and taken it because I know that these things are going to destroy me. I know these things will definitely want to lay me out, so let's destroy the enemy spawners and get the stuff inside. One of them will be a heart. We may get enemies as we do this. Let's go ahead and take the soul fragments from them. Make it easier to get another life as we do this. And by destroying all 4 of the enemy spawners, we are able to exit the level by going down there. And I don't even know why I'm collecting everything else. I don't even need the heart, but I'm grabbing it anyway. We've gotten all of the ancestors here. So let's drop down. Let's not forget to get the 3 of the voodoo dolls that are behind that spirit gate. Let's look around for anything else. There's nothing else that we can really get. So let's go through the spirit gate. Alright, 8 of 8 ancestors found. The first warden will be satisfied. Let us go ahead and save our game. And I like how if you write over a saved game, you can't accidentally double tap and save over the game. You have to press X to select a save slot, and if you're writing over a previously saved game, you have to press square to override. I like that. I wish more games did this.
You are of pure spirit, Akuji, capable of your next task. I have opened the door to Carlos. When you've captured the essence of your ancestors, you will need to find the ruins of the Temple of Garay. Inside these ruins, you will encounter Vastu, Garay's minion. Defeat Vastu, and you will gain access to the Spirit Gate. Then return here.
Alright then. We have completed Pluton. We have changed the gate to for this world from blue to red, meaning that it has been completed. It has been conquered. Well, not exactly conquered, but just went through when we found the exit and everything. And now we have Colossus that we have to go to. And man, are these portals trippy or what? But Colossus will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where we go through the vestibule of Colossus. Find 4 more ancestors. And then we should be able to tackle the first warden from here. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!